Hello students, welcome back to our EVS class. Today we are going to learn lesson number 21, that is public services for community life. Students, in last lesson we have studied what is community life. People like to live in groups. Living in the company of a family, neighbors, and other people means living in a community. Community life is interdependent. We have also seen some rules for living in community life. To live in a community, we all need some public facilities and amenities also. So, let's see what are the public services for our community life. There are many public services. Here you can see primary health center. Then you can see police chowki. Then your public transport you can see. Then public theater where we see the cinemas. Then here you can see public toilets also. Some there are public swimming pools also. And here you can see a public water tank. The water which comes in our home, this comes from this water tank. Students, we all live in a home. We live with our family. Our life outside the home is our public life. Several services are required for public life to go on smoothly. Public facilities are those services which are available to all of us. We use several services like transport, schools, and hospitals. Public services are equally available to all and are meant for everybody. We must use them with responsibility. Now, let's see about local government and local services. We live in cities or villages. The population of cities is large, whereas in villages it is quite small. Population means the number of people living in a city or village. In cities, there are factories, markets, and greater chances for employment. Cities have public services on a large scale. The administration of a place, be it a city or a village, it run by the government in that place. Means the government on that place runs the administration of the village or a city. It is known as local government. Students, have you heard Gram Panchayat? A Gram Panchayat runs the administration of a village. Then a municipality runs the administration of a town. And for big cities, there is a municipal corporation. You can find out which government body operates in your city, town, or village. Each village has a Gram Panchayat. Maharashtra state was formed on 1st May 1960. At that time, Maharashtra had 21,636 Gram Panchayats. That figure rose to 27,993 in 2010. To form a Gram Panchayat, the population of the village must be at least 500. If the population is less than that, then 2-3 villages come together and form a group Gram Panchayat. So, what is group Gram Panchayat? 2-3 villages come together which are having the population less than 500, they make a group Gram Panchayat. Students, do you know how this public services run? Public services are provided to us out of the money collected from us as taxes. We must use them carefully. Sometimes public services are overburdened, but we can solve this crisis by working together. Students, you must have seen a bank, or sometimes you must have visited a bank also. People put their money into a bank. The money is kept safe there. People can save this money. They can withdraw that money from the bank when they need it. Banks also offer loans to people in need. The local government provides the services of water supply and public hygiene, but we may need more services. The postal service is useful for keeping in touch with our friends and relatives. Letters can be sent to any part of the world. The people in a locality sometimes come together and find out what the local needs are. Based on their findings, they decide to start an industry or service in cooperation with one another. They contribute some of their own money to start that industry or service. The profits are distributed among everyone. Institutions formed by people's cooperation are called cooperatives. Now, do you know, students, almost 400 years ago, a postal service was run in a Golconda village. There was small huts at intervals of every 2 or 3 miles. In the first hut, there was a harkara. Harkara means a man who carried the post. The first harkara took the post bag from the first hut and dropped it in the second hut. The second harkara stood ready to take the bag. He took the bag and ran to the third hut and dropped it in. This is how the post was carried to other places. This system was called the dark system. Now, students, do you know a children's council in a school in Bahiritwadi in Akola district carried out a project. They started a discussion on the issues of how to save water. Some children pointed out that water in the village was wasted because the taps did not have faucets. The children found out whose responsibility it was to put faucets on the tap. Then it was decided to urge the Gram Panchayat to fix faucets on the taps. They wrote a letter to the Gram Panchayat concerning this issue. A few days later, they also sent a reminder. A few days after that, faucets were fixed on taps. This is how the children solved the problem of wasting water. I hope, students, you must have understood what are public facilities and what is our responsibility, how to use them. Public facilities are services that are available for everybody. There are some other public facilities like milk dairies, then public parks, children playgrounds, etc. It is our responsibility to keep all these public facilities clean, and we should use them with some responsibility. Till now, what we have learnt in this lesson, let's take a review. The Gram Panchayat runs the administration of the village. The municipality runs the administration of the town. There are municipal corporations for big cities. Public services should be used carefully. Money is kept safe in the bank. We can take loans from the bank if we need the money. We can send letters anywhere in the world. Institutions formed by the corporations of the people are called cooperative societies. Thank you.